Welcome to Mountain Brook Farm. My name is Wade Belter, and I would like to talk to you about a Holland Lop litter that we have that is 14 days old. Today we were able to check gender on all of them, but it's only a possible. The dam of the litter is Mountain Brook Gwenhwyfar, a blue-eyed white Holland Lop doe who has otter breeding from the tan group, and the sire of the litter is Mountain Brook Mambo, a possible Vienna carrier chocolate orange tricolor Holland Lop buck, who has not produced any blue-eyed whites in the litter. So it's very possible the sire of this litter is clean lines. So let's take a look at Mountain Brook 34G4. This is a chocolate kit that was born in a litter, but when it was born, the color of it was a dark blue to black, and it had brown fuzz coming in on it. When it was just a few days old, you'd have to go back and look at our previous videos. So normally a chocolate kit would be born pink. Because it's born dark, we've identified this kit as being sable. When a kit inherits two copies of the sable gene, one from the dam and one from the sire, you will get what's called a seal. In this case, it would be chocolate seal. And seals look predominantly one color while they're growing and maturing. It's not until they get much older where you're able to see a very slight definition within the coat. You'll see the points come out, the ears and the feet will be darker. So it takes more development before you can see any shading. If this would have been a Siamese sable, there would already be a lot of coat color changes taking place, and right now I'm not seeing that. So we're going to identify this kit as chocolate seal, Vienna carrier, chocolate seal, Holland Lop, possible doe, because we don't know for sure yet if it's a doe, 14 days old. So I'm thinking that the dam of this litter is out of Hopalong's Libby and out of Neely Creek's Ezreal. I'm thinking that the sable came through from Ezreal, possibly also Hopalong's Libby. Let's take a look at this cute little black otter. Now that it's more mature, being that it's 14 days old, we can see more of the tan coming through, being that black otter is from the tan group. You can see tan in the nostrils, tan at the nape of the neck there. So this is definitely a black otter. We would call this a Vienna carrier because the dam is a blue-eyed white. We believe that the sire is a non-Vienna carrier, a clean line rabbit. A Vienna carrier, black otter, Holland Lop, possible buck. We're not sure on the gender of these rabbits that we're looking at today. The genitals are very small. They are only 14 days old. I think that next week when we do our videos and photos, then I think that'll be a better time to check gender. So with black otter, you have white eye circles, white belly, white inside the ears. It's part of the tan group. The white around the eyes actually has some tan in it. The chin lacing has some tan in it. You can just very slightly see some tan or cream. And in the nostrils, you'll see some tan or cream. When it was younger, I thought this was a poorly marked black otter, but the colors are really starting to come out now. You can tell that it's black otter and not a silver martin. A silver martin would have a lot of silvering along the side of the body, and there would be no tan coming through. There would only be white due to the chinchilla gene. But this is from the tan group, so this is a black otter. Cute little buck. I think that broken black otter is a really pretty color variety within the Holland Lop. Nice wide apart hind legs there. Let's see. Let's take a look at this next rabbit. Oh, looks very dirty. We're going to have to wash this one up. Dirty feet. I think this kit was dirty last time also, but I didn't wash it up because I was afraid it would be too cold to get it wet. We're going to give him a good washing today. I like the color that is on the eyes. Good eye color coverage. There's color on the ears. There's only half a butterfly, but it looks like there's 70% of body color, which is good to see. Anytime you work with Vienna, and this is a Vienna carrier, you never know how white is going to work throughout the coat. Sometimes it'll really take over. But I see spots. The sire of this litter is a tricolor, a chocolate tricolor. So there is spots, and there's spots on the ear, which would indicate Harley or Japanese. It would indicate the Japanese gene is what it would indicate. Also known as Harley. Oh, we just washed him up. This is a possible doe. And again, the gender. Oh, nice and clean. That's much better. The gender we cannot confirm. Look at the face markings. That was pretty nice. The gender we cannot confirm yet, but it looked like a possible doe when I checked today. Sometimes it just boils down to either a line or a dot when they're this young. Sometimes you can see it pretty good at 16 days, but at 14 days with this litter, it is difficult. Yep, half a butterfly, good eye coverage, color on the ears, 70% body color. Let's take a look at our black. Mountain Brook 34G5, a Vienna carrier, black, Holland Lop, possible doe, 14 days old. Cute little kit. When you have one sable in the litter, you want to think that you have more sable in the litter, but for all purposes, I'm just going to go with just regular colors. we're going to identify this one as black. You can always test breed to a ruby-eyed white. If you breed any rabbit to a ruby-eyed white, the C locus is the least, is the most recessive, and in some cases that makes it dominant. But when you breed to, on the C locus, when you breed to a ruby-eyed white, every color will come out that's on the C locus. So you'll have full color kits, you could have Siamese sables, you could have pointed white. You'll be able to figure out just what a rabbit has totally going for them in their genetics. But for now, we're just going to label this one as black. The chocolate kit that we looked at previously, we know that that kit was born black color and not pink. So we, based on that evidence, we can identify it as a chocolate seal. On this black kit, the hind legs are a major fault. They look splayed. And the sire of this litter is a chocolate orange tricolor, and the dam is a blue-eyed white. But neither one have been confirmed as sable until we had the chocolate kit in this litter. Here is Mountain Brook 34G2, a Vienna Carrier, broken black, Holland Lop, possible doe, 14 days old. So when I did this breeding of a tricolor to a blue-eyed white, the blue-eyed white, the dam of this litter, has otter breeding. So I was trying to figure out if she was otter, and if she was black otter or chocolate otter. And this litter is showing me that it's predominantly black, but one chocolate kit is in there. So, but the sire is chocolate tricolor, and the dam must be black otter, because she did produce one black otter kit in this litter. This kit here, I was hoping I would get broken black otter. I think broken black otter is really pretty. If you have a black otter, you could breed to this kit and potentially get broken black otter. Haha, look at that face marking. Half a butterfly. Color on the eyes, really good color on the ears. A lot of spots because the sire is tricolor, so you know that the Japanese gene is at hand. You might be asking yourself, why would I think that a blue-eyed white would be a black otter? That's because a blue-eyed white does not show the color that their genetics prove that they are. A blue-eyed white is a solid white doe that has Vienna gene, blue eyes. And when you breed a blue-eyed white to another rabbit, you get Vienna carriers, you get Vienna marked kits where the white swirls around. And if they are a Vienna carrier, you can get a blue-eyed white in the litter. But what the goal is to find out what that blue-eyed white actually is. And the only way you can find out what it is genetically is by breeding and taking a look at the litters and identifying your colors there. So with this litter here that we have, I'm pretty sure that the blue-eyed white dam of this litter is a black otter. This is a real cute little kid. I just love that black and white. We've reached the end of our presentation. We hope you enjoyed our rabbits. Thank you for following us. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.